Oh, I know what this is.
Is this? Did you pour tomato juice in a beer?
No, I know exactly what this is.
Nope. It tastes kind of like a Bloody Mary, sort of mixed with beer.
Mm-hmm. It's not bad, but I wouldn't sit back and actually... I'm not going to finish this.
Yeah, we'll give it to Fred. He'll enjoy it.
It's that Clamato stuff.
It's Bud Light and Clamato. Con sal y limón. La combinación perfecta.
Now, when I smelt it, I thought it smelled like my mother's seafood sauce that she would make on Sundays sometimes.
I'm glad you said seafood sauce.
Oh, my God.
It smelled like
I think
Sundays
it smells like
with
your
my
mother's
mom.
seafood sauce, too.
What is the CL pot? Is it clam, tomato, and beer?
Clam, tomato, and beer.
Why
Now,
does that
is it
exist?
clam or is it clam flavoring?
Oh, it's probably, let's see.
There's an actual clam in there.
That's because if there is, I'm not drinking this.
I wish we had a recording of Keith's
didn't take a
reaction
sip
when
of
he
it
smelled
yet?
it.
So why wouldn't
Dude,
you already
the vomit
drink it?
came
Dude, you almost vomited. Look, he's going to vomit.
Yeah,
No, I was just coughing, but
yeah, it doesn't say.
I really almost vomited when I smelled that. If I had drank it, I would have.
Bud Light beer with natural flavor and certified color. There's no explanation on there of whether there's an actual whole clam inside or not. Yeah, that was really awful. I would never want to drink that.
If I'm ever going to drink a clam tomato beer, it's not going to be at 11:30 in the morning.
Well, now's the time though, because it's kind of like
Bloody Mary.
It's kind of like a Bloody Mary. It's a morning time thing.
I like
wouldn't
Bloody
really
Marys,
drink
but
a Bloody Mary right now either.
Could I explain to you the reason why I think this is bad is because of the tomato. I would have clam and beer, and it wouldn't bother me. I don't think it's the tomato
Why
part.
not just
I'd have tomato
beer
and beer.
and then eat?
I don't want the clam.
Right.
That's the problem. I'd drink this if I knew that there wasn't clam in this. Like, if this is clam flavoring, I'd drink it.
I'm sure it's clam flavoring. Enjoy yourself.
But look, is it really taste good? No, thank you.
it doesn't taste bad.
In
It
all,
tastes like a
in all
Bloody
honesty,
Mary.
you should for the show. You should take.
I'm not doing it.
the tiniest sip.
It tastes
You
like
can
a carbonated Bloody Mary. That's
Dude,
what it tastes
you
like.
could spit it right out just for the show. Just for the show. Take a mouthful. Spit
No,
it
because
out.
now that I know there's tomato, now it's like ketchup beer.
It doesn't taste like ketchup.
I'm not drinking
it. Tastes
it.
nothing. See,
Tastes more
You
like
can
sauce.
beg me for hours. It's going to ruin the show, though. I'm not drinking it.
I'm not ruining nothing.
He's mad at you. I told you he was going
It's
to
like
be mad
Bloody
at you
Mary.
this
It's a
show.
carbonated
Yeah, I know, because
Bloody
I'm
Mary.
sure it's going to be great radio. Me going, ew, that's gross. That's what's ruining the show.
Keith's getting a little pissed.
Sorry, I brought the beer in, guys.
Yeah, I'm sorry. This is not beer either.
I'm not saying anything on the air. I'm just. These are my faces in the room that are the hate that's coming out over the air. Just so you guys know. Well, clam juice and tomato. I don't really get the gimmick because I don't get tomato juice. I think tomato juice is pretty bad. What, the word gimmick?
Gimmick from now on. That's
Stop it.
Yes.
I thought it was tomato juice.
You know what? The word the word the then should just
Please, gimmick. You slaughter. Use gimmick and shtick more than any.
Can we go one
Well,
week?
I can't say here's the thing. So I can't say thing. I can't say gimmick. I can't say shtick.
Speaking of Chris's voice, last week I recorded the show to get some clips. How many times do you think Chris said in the first 15 minutes of the show? And the over-under is 14.
You mean like
Yes. Or duh, or So any of that...
He didn't actually say duh. He didn't say duh once.
I'll say the over-under is 14. The over-under in 15 minutes.
Well, see,
don't
I
understand.
feel like
What's
you're
an
leaning.
over-under?
You feel like you're leaning towards. Can I just take the spread?
Okay.
I'm going to say I said it 25 times.
25
in the first
times?
15 minutes.
What do you think, Brian? So you're going over, Chris,
That would be the over. Yes.
on 14, explaining it to all of our fans.
In the first, did you say 15 minutes?
First 15 minutes.
Yeah, he went over 14.
Okay, over. What do you think?
I'll say under, even though I know it's over, but I'll say under to be different.
It is 17. I actually have them.
Please.
He says duh a lot.
I refuse to admit that happened on the show last week. I refuse to accept that.
All right, now play the second
Would
one.
you like to hear it back?
Yeah, one more time. Let me
Now,
hear
now
that.
play the second minute.
One more time. Ready? Hold on.
My favorite part of it is buttuck. Like, what is buttuck? I have to be
That's
honest.
great.
I have to be honest. I nenever realized that I ever said that.
What were you trying to think of during that whole stretch there? What were you trying to remember?
I don't know. Not something I ever recognized that I did. But so yeah, ring the bell for those then. Anytime you hear an or an or
I don't think gimmick should be in it, but an or an maybe should.
Yeah, I mean, I don't understand how
Oh, it's
gimmick
so
is a big deal.
Yeah, gimmick's not a big deal. It's a word.
I've never heard you say gimmick, actually.
He says gimmick all the. He says it
I
at
see-
least
I've
3 or
heard
4 times a show.
shtick. But I haven't heard shtick in a while.
Because I used the word gimmick instead of shtick, because I was getting yelled at for using the word shtick. I don't know. You guys tell me what vocabulary I'm allowed to use without being lambasted.
Yeah,
and
but
I was about to say don't use any L's, but you already broke that one.
Lambasted. Oh.
Yeah, the funny thing is that everything is a gimmick or a shtick. Like, it's somebody's plan.
I
or
never
like
understood.
it's the bit.
I'm still not totally...
another word.
I'm not
that you use for it.
100% sure on the idea of why we stop ourselves from saying certain things anyway.
Yeah, you can't stop yourself
I'm not
from saying
saying. I'm not saying to stop.
Because here's the
By any
thing.
stretch.
When you hit that bell and you point out my crutches,
Yeah, of course.
it's obviously something that I'm going to try and stop.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
See, I'm just trying to make fun of you.
I know,
It's
and
not-
that's
I don't want
obviously
you to
the point.
stop.
Chris is
You-
being
you
the better
don't-
man because Chris is not attacking back. Brian's attacking Chris, and Chris is definitely...
That's because
What are you
Brian's in
talking
his
about?
literature outfit. He's ready to roll.
Yeah,
I'm going
he's looking to knock
books.
me out today. No, I'm not. I don't. I just said 3 times in the same sentence. Now, hit the bell.
Brian gets into fights because he likes the women. Brian gets into fights because he likes the women.
Women?
The Whitman.
Walt Whitman.
Walt Whitman.
If you know,
Is this from a karaoke music version of it?
It's like, this is like when a sitcom uses an alternate version. They change a few chords so they don't get sued.
He's a good writer.
In defense of Brian, I guarantee you he's a good writer. It was never a sentence he used during the whole night.
oh, no way. He was an excellent writer.
All right.
That guy could construct a book.
Here's Walt.
Nobody's business.
Here's Walt Whitman's gimmick.
James Joyce, though, I would have never have gotten it. Charlie Chaplin.
I thought it was Charlie Chaplin.
Totally.
And then he said, no, not Charlie Chaplin. I was like, all right, well, then you're doing Hitler.
I thought-
Well, that's
The guy
because you
from
saw
the
me with the
Avengers.
eye patch too. He said I came in without the eye patch.
Dude, you could have had the eye patch.
Dressed like that.
If you had the eye patch and a name tag that said, I'm James Joyce, I would not guess that you were James Joyce.
I was thinking Johnny Depp from Benny and June. That whatever.
Right.
I also just learned how to tie a bow tie last night and got too lazy when I got here, so I threw in a regular tie. That's probably throwing you.
Yeah,
Lack of bow tie.
that was exactly probably that was it. If you had the bow tie on and the name tag, I would have probably guessed it after 4 or 5 tries.
You still couldn't have. Forget it.
I will say, as much as I invested no effort into this by just going to get this stupid costume from the Party
At
City
least
in my
you're not
neighborhood.
Keith.
No, not that. This thing, as much as it's a stupid, silly, like $20 thing that I bought, I find this very comfortable.
New uniform.
New jersey. You could wear it on Sundays. That could be a jersey.
And I could oh my god, I never made my picks for football.
Oh, dude.
So before the end of the show, 15 minutes in, you guys
You want to switch?
You guys will fill something in. Could you just pull it up for me over there, and then I'll
Yeah.
come over and do it?
You be a Padres fan?
Yeah. No, I'm just. This is a really comfortable rayon gown that I'm wearing. And I'm quite comfortable.
It's come
with
to that.
It would make a great
It's
Raiders
come to
jersey.
moo-moos.
it. You know, I don't.
House dresses.
I'm trying to remember what my grandmother's name for it was.
A boobaloo?
No, she would. It was something like that. It was like a shapadungada or something like that she would wear around the house. I don't remember what it was.
It's
Your
spelled.
grandmother was from Kenya?
Yes. Yeah. It was.
She was a snake?
Yes. I can't remember what the name of it is. It was a house dress. I love them. I should start wearing house dresses.
It would look good on you.
Obviously. Although I have dropped another, yeah, that's right, 1 pound this week, guys. Look out.
Your favorite wrestler?
Ricky Steamboat.
Dude, that announcement was brilliant. You should be an announcer.